It's Lindsay. I'm here with your Tarotscope today. So your card for the day, you did have a falling card, which I will point out after I'm going to show you your card for the day, is the Five of Cups. And as you can see, pink gem. I'm using the same deck I've used the last couple days, so you know how the cards work, so I'm pointing that out. Also, I want to show you had the World fall right after this card popped up, and this was your card for the day. But I also want to point out you got another pink gems. You've been to have a lot of crown energy come in the last few days. That's very clear. So you are definitely getting messages from the divine. Definitely follow your intuition. Stay aware of that. Okay, now getting into the meaning of the Five of Cups. When we have the Five of Cups is a card that represents perspective. Usually a change needing a perspective. Now, unfortunately, this isn't one of my favorite decks, so it's hard. I have to give you just the basic meaning of the Five of Cups because this one, it's hard for me to kind of tell you which way your perspective needs to be swayed, especially with this card. All I can tell you is that definitely a change to perspective needs to be made, and this is because situations from your past could be coming back up. They could be manifesting in different forms, but kind of what's you've been around the block more than once. You know how these situations go. But this also is kind of like a test for you because you're going to handle this situation or this type of situation in a way that you haven't before. Or it may appear in a way that it hasn't before, which is going to be kind of a new spin on things or a new take on things for you. But you're going to either approach it with a different perspective or you're going to handle it in a different perspective or both. Again, I'm going to point this out, and especially with the World card, use your intuition to know how to handle this situation. I really get the feeling that this situation isn't the same situation that's come up over and over again, but it's the same type of situation. It's the same type of lesson, if you will. And each time you've tried to make a go at fixing it before, you may have temporarily fixed it or it didn't work out the way you wanted it to. Using your intuition and changing your perspective on it, and basically handling it, I want to almost say the opposite way you would normally handle it is probably going to be your best bet. Definitely, it's going to require looking at it in a new way, handling it in a different way, looking at the good and not the bad. Not wasting your energy on the bad parts of things, looking at the positives in the situation and working it out through those aspects. Looking at the light. And there will be emotion involved with this. I definitely see this. There is going to be emotions involved. Most likely, it'll be letting go of emotions, or that's what's going to be needed to be done. Grounding your energy is going to be very, very important with this situation, and it will also grounding your energy will also help you. It'll help you with this perspective part. It'll help you putting definitely. I mean, you kind of can see with this picture, the infinity symbol on the World card and the woman standing on the World card in this picture, she's got the infinity symbol under her feet. If you kind of look at the color, you can see, at least I see, and what I see with this is kind of this red, these lower energies moving downward, and the earth is under her. So I see it as she's grounding herself. She's grounding these energies possibly this is something that could have happened a million times. I mean, it's an infinity, right? So this could be a lesson that you've been handling, not just in your past, in this lifetime, but this could be something that's been coming up multiple lifetimes, especially with, and this was the bottom card, especially with the world coming up, a major arcana card coming up. This is a life-changing type of experience or a life-changing situation or a life lesson. So, and then with that infinity symbol, like I said, this could be something that may not just have come up multiple times in this lifetime, but something that you have, a lesson that has been presenting itself over and over and over to you, again to you in multiple lifetimes. Or just in this lifetime. I'm sorry, I heard my son move my chair and it distracted me and it broke my train of thought. But yeah, so I want you to know that you're going to handle it this time, and it's all going to be about perspective, but you're going to approach it most likely with a higher energy level than you probably would have in the past. That emotion is still going to be involved, especially with this water underneath here, and you can see the water is kind of rough, so there could be some emotions involved. But overall, if you focus on the good, I mean, and you can see this card's very light. There's a lot of light shining through. So, if you focus on the good and the positive, you've got daisies on this card too, which represent happiness. The things that make you happy, keep your energy grounded. You'll make it through it. And the change in perspective is also, I believe, what's going to help you actually learn the lesson. So, I know this seems kind of like a generic Tarotscope today, but I hope it's helped you. Just with the Five of Cups, remember, focus on the good in your life and don't waste your energy on things that are lower energy or bad or negative. And that's going to be an important message for you today and probably through the next day or two. So, have a great day. Think positive. Keep your spirits up. And I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.